Tauruses, I'm Mara Divine. This reading is intended for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it doesn't resonate with you, you just go ahead and check out your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus sign. If you don't know what those are, you can find them out for free online. It's called an astral chart. All your cards are just flipping out today. Alright, so I'm going to do a past, a present, and a future reading. I'm going to do 3 cards for your past, 3 cards for your present, and then 3 cards for your future. The reason why I do your past is so that you know whether or not this reading is for you. If the past part of this reading isn't resonating with you, then this isn't your reading. Of course, not all of it's going to resonate with you. I am reading for more than one Taurus, so you do have to keep that in mind. It's not as detailed as like a personal reading would be, because it's, you know, picking up on more than one energy. So it's a little more murkier than a personal reading. But if some of it resonates with you, then this is your reading, and there is going to be a message in here for you. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and for those of you that have been with me, I have been on vacation. That's why I haven't been doing readings, but I am back to doing weekly readings now. Just so you know. Alright, let's dive into your past. I have the 5 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the Judgment card. Nice. So in your past, you got over a conflict and a heartbreak with someone here. What's this Judgment all about? It's like you no longer fought with this person that broke your heart. What's this Judgment all about? Okay, now you see more clearly. It's kind of like the universe stepped in, though, to show you the way here with the Judgment card here. The Judgment card only comes in when it's, you need to find your purpose, okay, in this situation. And with the Magician card here and the 10 of Swords clarifying it, it has a lot to do with you manifesting, learning how to manifest things in a way where you don't get stabbed in the back so much. Okay, so you're kind of weaving your way through that, and it has a lot to do with this past heartbreak that you got over. Okay, and it looks like you're friends with them again, though. With the 5 of Swords coming in reverse, you're definitely friends with this person that broke your heart, or you're at least on good talking terms with them. Alright, if this is resonating at all with you, then this is your reading. Now, of course, not all of that I said is going to resonate with you. Do keep that in mind, that I am reading for more than one Taurus. But if some of it resonates with you, then go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe and jump on in with me. So we're going to go into here now. And for those of you that it doesn't resonate with, just go ahead and jump over to your Moon, your Rising, your Venus sign. I might just be tapping into your energies over there. So, let's jump into here now. What's going on with my Tauruses? Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so I have the 7 of Wands here. Right next to the 6 of Wands in reverse, which means someone is disappointing you. Someone's letting you down. Again. And the reason why I say again is because, again, the 10 of Swords is here. Okay, so this is like, you know, being stabbed in the back, which is what you were trying to dodge in the past. It's what you already learned how to do, and yet you went again and did it. It's like you learned how to dodge it, and then you were like, screw it. I like my same old patterns, you know? Because it's like you learned how to do it. Like you learned the lesson, which is really interesting to me. And sometimes that does happen. Sometimes we do learn the lesson, and then the universe puts it in our way again, and it's like, are you sure you really, you know, you really want to make this change into a new path? And sometimes ourselves are like, we're so comfortable doing it the way that we've always done it, that we decide to stay in it, okay? And that seems to be what happened here with these cards that I'm seeing, because in your past you already had the Magician with the 10 of Swords covering the Judgment card, which is a life lesson here. When the Judgment card comes out, this is a universal card. This is the universe, your spirit jumping in and teaching you a lesson. And this covered by the Magician means you've learned it. Okay, you've learned it. You manifested on how to not get stabbed in the back and betrayed again. Okay, and then here we are. It's happening all over again in the now. So it's like you chose to go through it one last time just to be sure that you no longer want this. Okay, it's like, you know, Tauruses are kind of stubborn sometimes, and I think that's why this is happening, is because, you know, you do need that extra lesson push. You know, you got to be sure before you make a decision. And so here we are. So let's go ahead and dive into your future and see where this is all heading. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse, which is you jumping out into your readings again, which is often the case with Tauruses for some reason. That come to my channel and watch me, they do jump out into their own reading, which is great. It means they know themselves through and through. So let's go ahead and see what's going on, what's coming your way. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse here with the High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. All reversals here. Why is this Queen of Wands in reverse here? Okay. I don't see there's a lot of miscommunication that's going to be coming in your future between you and this person. And a lot of not moving forward. Not really moving forward. A lot of confusion. Okay, there's a lot of confusion because of the miscommunication. And it caused you some anxiety. It's causing you anxiety now, but coming into the future, this isn't going to cause you anxiety anymore. It's not going to cause you to lose sleep. This miscommunication, this confusion between you and this person, it's not going to cause you to lose sleep anymore, because the Nine of Swords is coming out in reverse. It means it once did, but it no longer does. The Queen of Wands in reverse here, there's someone that's very kind of knocked off their high horse here. Someone's not really high horse. I don't want to say high horse. They're not feeling like themselves anymore. That's kind of what I mean. I mean high horse, like they were on a high horse. I just meant like they were feeling really good about themselves. They knew who they were. And now they're feeling very confused. They're feeling they don't know what direction to go in anymore. They don't really have a fire lit under them in any way. Like, they don't want to move forward in any direction anymore. Okay, you're just going to be standing still for a while. And then the High Priestess comes out in reverse. So when the High Priestess comes out in reverse, with you it could be two things, because you're a Taurus. And I know the Hierophant is also a Taurus card. I've always picked up High Priestess as a Taurus card. That's how the universe has taught it to me. And so, I mean, every tarot reader is different, and we all read the cards differently. How our spirits wants to guide us through the cards. So a lot of you are like, no, it's the Hierophant card. But for me, it's the High Priestess card that is for Taurus. So when the High Priestess is in reverse, it can mean two things with you guys. Taurus, it means that you are feeling upside down right now. You feel like your world got turned upside down. Okay? And I don't mean right now, because this is in your future. So this is how you're going to be feeling. And, or it also can mean a lot of secrets are going to be getting revealed here. A lot of clarity is going to come through. And it's more of an intuition thing, okay? It's more of like you know, okay? Or you're going to be knowing, okay? Based off of this miscommunication here and this confusion, for you it'll be clear, okay? It's like the person's trying to trick you with their communication. They're trying to trip you up and confuse you. But I don't really see you being confused at all, because the High Priestess is in reverse. So that's being like secrets are being revealed. You're seeing clear. Nothing's being hidden. And it's not because it's on the table. It's because you intuitively already figured it out. You already know. And with the Nine of Swords here in reverse, I'm kind of leaning on this one, because this card also means you're not having sleepless nights over it. You're not tripped up by this at all. Alright, so what is this Two of Wands in reverse here? Yeah, there's more options coming your way here within the next couple of months. So I wouldn't really worry about this person that you've been dealing with this confusion with, and this, the person that's letting you down here. Because the Seven of Cups is coming out again. So this is all about options. Options. Lots of options coming your way. A lot of people looking at you, admiring you, wanting you. You don't know what path to go down, though, okay? It's, there needs to be more of a plan, okay, for you. You need to have a personal plan, before you get to these options, because you gotta know what you truly want, okay? It can't be all about what you don't want, which is what I'm seeing you doing here. You're very going into the future, you're really more closed off and bitter than you should be when you go into meeting a bunch of new people. I know right now you're kind of like, I don't want to meet anyone else because you're going through all this, but I'm just talking about future, so just hold this in the back of your mind. You know, you don't have to listen to it now, you don't have to do this now, because this is all in your future. But I see you going in very conflicting. You know, you're gonna like question everybody that comes your way, and you're gonna be kind of like have a wall. You know what I mean? So it's very you know, you kind of more have to have a plan, and kind of like just sit down, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and picture the perfect person for you. Just picture like how they touch you, how they speak to you. Do you prefer someone that has just a little bit of money, or do you prefer someone that's rich? Do you prefer someone that is uptight with their money and isn't frivolous? You know, because some people overspend and it makes you nervous. You know, or do they not care about money at all, and you like that, and you like how they're just free, and they're not attached to material things? Or do you like people that drive fast cars? Do you like people that write you love poems? Do you like someone that always messages you good morning? Do you like, you know what I mean? Just like think about all the things you like, and stop thinking about all the things. And no, it is important to think about the things you don't like, but for you, it's more like you're putting, when you go into these future things, you're putting the things you wish you would have said to your past partners, and you're saying them to these people, because you're like, oh, you do that? Well, he or she used to do that, so, you know what I mean? It's like that. It's like you're putting on the hate from your past, and these new people don't deserve that. They deserve a fair chance. And you're not going to be able to see them all that clearly with this much bitterness, okay? You're just going to keep seeing your ex's faces on these new faces, if that makes any sense to you. All right, let's dive into your future. Read a little more into the extended. I want to know more about who's going to be coming through for you, what kind of people they are. I know it's a lot of choices here, so I kind of want to dive into that. So we'll check that out. I also want to know how this current person is feeling towards you, and why they're trying to trip you up and confuse you in the future, because they're going to start trying to do that. I don't understand why they're doing that, so I'm going to ask more about that. And so you can join me over in the extended, or I'll just see you next week, and hit that like button and subscribe.